Sometimes there's something better than what Grandma used to make. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pecan pie. In addition to a pie crust, here's what you'll need. The first thing you need to do is get yourself a pie crust. I'm using a refrigerated pastry sheet. You can feel free to use a frozen pie crust, or of course, make it from scratch. I'm just folding the edge under, then I'll give it a nice fluted edge. It's pretty easy to give it a nice crimp by just putting 2 fingers together on one side and the knuckle of your index finger on the opposite side. I think this gives it a nicer homemade look rather than the stamped edge of a frozen pie crust. Not that there's anything wrong with those. I'm going to pre-bake this for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to place some pie weights in it so it'll keep its shape while it's baking. I lined it with a sheet of parchment paper, and I'm just adding this pound of dried garbanzo beans that I had in my cabinet. While that's baking, we'll get started on the filling. Place your eggs in a mixing bowl and beat them with an electric mixer for about 2 minutes or until they're very foamy. Next, slowly add the melted butter. Once the butter is incorporated, add the brown sugar. Then add the white sugar. Next, add the flour and the milk. The vanilla, and finally the chopped pecans. The recipe I found called for 1 cup of pecans. I used closer to 2 cups. You can really fit a lot of nuts in this pie. You may have noticed there's no corn syrup in this recipe. That's what makes it better. I don't really have anything against corn syrup, but sometimes things that contain it can actually be too sweet. Okay, let's put this thing together. Just pour the filling into your pre-baked pie crust and get it in the oven. Just look how beautiful this pie is. Sure, it looks weird, but it's the best pecan pie I've ever had. Let it cool on a wire rack for a few minutes until you can transfer it off the baking sheet. Then let it cool completely before you slice it. Please try this pie. It's delicious. You'll love it, I promise. If you do try it, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And also subscribe if you love high-quality pie content like this. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.